So in this chapter, we're going to draw the locomotive trucks. So basically, between 1/4 and 1/2 inch here, and then the truck is a 2 1/4 inch, and again 2 1/4 inches here, and these trucks are basically, as I've said before, these are the same trucks that are under the GP9s and GP7s and even the GP38s, GP38-2s. And the good thing about these locomotive trucks is they're definitely learning how to draw the locomotive truck. Definitely is something that pays off in the end, in the sense that I feel like in a lot of these EMD drawing videos, we draw basically the same Bloomberg B or Bloomberg M truck. But in the end, the good thing about it is, hey, I've drawn a lot of these trucks, and I still find myself practicing. So it's really a good thing to just keep practicing and keep practicing. Move on to the other truck. As I mentioned in the Santa Fe GP60M video, that was right when I kind of started to notice the difference between the Bloomberg B and the Bloomberg M truck and some of its details. And over time, as I did, I started to notice about 2 or 3 differences. Like the first thing I noticed was that there was the strut on it, and then I noticed that there was the outside brake shoe wasn't there, and then I noticed that there was a little bit of a styling difference in it. And just over time, and actually one of the main concepts that I'm just kind of, you've heard me say this several times in these, that I'm trying to get across, is whether it's these EMD trucks or even the AAR trucks that are under the Alcos and even under some EMD engines, ultimately, is that basically the concept of a truck is that sort of a truck's a truck the world around, in the sense of what you're doing, whatever kind of locomotive truck it is, you're basically just connecting the wheels with the frame. And the fundamental of seeing that, and that way, because I have to admit, there are all kinds of trucks when I see them, they're like, whoa, I need to stop and take a look at that to see where the frame is. And because a lot of times the actual framework of a truck is buried under so much detail that it can almost be hard to find. the much more simple thing that you're looking for, which is the actual frame of the truck, or the frame that's connecting it is so kind of bare bones that it's almost hard to see. And even from video to video, it almost feels like I sort of describe different essences of drawing locomotive trucks, even if we're drawing the same truck. As I've said, basically, a lot of you have kind of really asked about what is it about drawing the locomotive trucks. And as I was just describing, it definitely is drawing this essential frame and then filling it with detail, which, as I've said, that's actually what drawing the whole locomotive is. Drawing the shape and then filling it with detail. And we're almost done with this truck here. And again, as I say, I'm drawing this easily about twice as fast as I draw it when I'm drawing the trains that I draw for posters or magnets, because when I draw for posters or magnets, I definitely look even more closely for some of the details. And I definitely urge you, don't work at the speed that I am. Take your time. But I'm mainly just working at this speed just so that the show kind of is both entertaining and educational, because the speed at which I draw it, it's almost like watching paint dry, as I like to say. Okay, there's that truck. Now let's put the tanks under it. Okay, so there's the basic underframe of the locomotive.